Hello, I am here with your April 21st, 2021 tarot. Just making sure I got the right day there, which is a Wednesday. I have done an off-screen pre-shuffle. We are using the Thoth Tarot today. So now let's ask for our messages for Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. So we are now into Taurus season, full on. So what are a few things that we can expect? Well, I have some notes here, so I'm going to just very quickly look at them and read off them. So a couple bonuses with Taurus. Taurus, represented by the bull, is an earth sign. So the energy does slow down a bit. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to be less busy and that you can take a break from working hard. In fact, the bull wants us to keep working hard, just not at that crazy fast energy pace of Aries. I know I talked a little bit yesterday about Venus and Taurus and how they work together in the romance and love department. For those of you who missed the video, Venus rules Taurus, and Venus is also in the sign of Taurus. They love it. So we may be having a little extra help in the love department despite all of this earth energy. Keyword for Taurus is I have, which is why you may have a lot more love and a little bit more amorous intentions for this upcoming 4 weeks. One really interesting thing about Taurus that I did not know until I did a little bit more research onto it is that Taurus rules the throat. Therefore, the throat chakra, right about here, it may be helping us speak. And if you're having trouble speaking, whatever it is that you need to speak, whether it is a truth, or you need to just speak up for yourself, now's the time. Work on that throat chakra. It's a light blue color if you're looking for a stone to help you. The end is the actual color for Taurus. The metal is copper. Copper now is, if you want to use any metals in regards to your manifestations, copper helps draw towards. The flower is the violet and the poppy. It's the sign of Taurus is both strong and fierce and stubborn, which can be good, and as you can see, can also be very bad. Now, Taurus, most like trait is dependable. The most negative is inflexible. So exercise a little bit extra flexibility in regards to your thinking, your mindset. All right, I'm not taking all of those. Have a little more flexibility, but keep up all that hard work. If you're not known for being dependable, maybe make a little bit of effort. You might see some rewards coming through for that. Now, of interest, we have on April 26th, 2021, I don't have the time offhand. Oh, I do too. That was a lie. I do too have the time on hand at 23:31 hours Eastern time. So that is 11:31 on April 26th. We have the super full moon at that. The super full moon in the sign of Scorpio. So we're going to be really feeling the energy in regards to, I just got to grab something here off screen. Sorry. There's my fireplace, my TV. In case you're wondering what's in my background, it's my living room. So with this super full moon in the sign of Scorpio, what are we looking for? It's obviously about deep feelings because that is what Scorpios are about. but it's to be releasing any resistance, fear of change, any fear, any deep-seated emotion that we may be suppressing. The day after that, we have Pluto in retrograde, and it will be in retrograde until October 6th. It's a long one, but Pluto in retrograde, not necessarily a bad thing, because Pluto is the planet of the underworld, and sorry, I got to move that one card there. Pluto is the planet of the underworld and talks about death and rebirth. We have been in that death cycle for so long now, it's feeling like it's never going to happen. That change and transformation is not going to happen. Well, guess what? It's going to really be happening or encouraging us to finish off whatever it is we need to close out. It is, sorry, I got to look at my note on this one because I make notes, then I'll check another site, and if there's anything else that really resonates or stands out with the tarot card readings I've been doing, then I make extra little notes, and they're like super tiny little writing because I try to squish it all in the same line. So, whatever was happening in October of last year, we may be feeling a bit of a repeat coming through, but this is the sign of rebirth when it is in retrograde. And for the first few weeks, it is about taking action and taking very decisive action in regards to forward movement. So there's really a lot kind of going on in this that really wants us to push forward, keep working hard, and focus on the rebirth aspect, because that death cycle has died. It's gone. It's done. So on to the tarot. We only have one major arcana, but we'll get to that in a moment, because we always talk about what's on the bottom of the deck and what is playing out for us in the background. We've got the Eight of Wands, which talks about swiftness, as you can see. It's very fast-moving energy. It is fire energy. It's messages and communication going back and forth. So there's a lot going on in regards to energy. You may be having an exchange of texts if your text service has decided to start working, because I was one of those ones with the outage yesterday, the day before on Monday. There may be a bit of a rush to catch up on those messages, and there's at least energy really swirling. Now, make sure you take a moment to pause, because this really swirling energy can get overwhelming. So please make sure that if you start to be feeling really overwhelmed with the energy or just messages and communications back and forth, take a moment to pause and breathe and literally go sit in a corner if you have to. Put yourself in a timeout and really make sure that you have that breather, because we do have a lot more interesting energy, and we do have two cards that are earth energy as well. So don't be surprised if the next little while we start seeing a lot of earth energy coming up to the surface and being involved in the readings, partly because we just entered into Taurus, which is an earth sign, as I earlier stated. Now, we start off with the Three of Discs, otherwise known as the Three of Pentacles. And that is working with others towards a goal. Who knows what that goal is? That is going to be a very individual thing. Up next, we have more Wands energy, and it is fast moving. So we've got a bit of a push and pull here with the energy happening today. We have the Ace of Wands. This could be your message. It's a new opportunity, a new start, a new message. And it's one that is going to really just kind of come swooping in, and you're going to have to jump on it and make a very quick decision. Now, we have the Major Arcana card. This one is in reverse, and it is, what is it? I have to double check the number here. It is Temperance in reverse. So Temperance in reverse is feeling impatient. Card of Sagittarius, by the way. There's a lot of impatience. We want things to really start moving forward. And why do we need more patience? Because we've got the Knight of Pentacles next. Knight of Pentacles, very hardworking, earth energy, very diligent, but he takes forever. This is who you're waiting for. This is the patience. You're waiting for this energy to play out. But we have the Princess of Wands, otherwise known as the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is that renewal. It's that spark of creativity. It is that renewal of fire and passion. And even though Aries was an air sign, it's not known for its passion. But as I stated at the beginning of the video, sorry, there's lots of people walking on my street right now and it's weird. Venus is in Taurus. Venus is the planet of passion and love. So we're going to get a little bit more passionate about things. And this is really going to spark that flurry. And don't be surprised if in the next few days, this Temperance card flips around and we're not feeling as impatient. In fact, we may actually be wanting, I'm just checking some of the other cards here. We may be wanting things to slow down. And there's another 8 on the bottom, 8 of Pentacles, more growing energy. We've got the Fool, the Magician, 9 of Swords. We're really worried about how this is all going to be playing out. Now underneath the 8 of Wands, we've got 2 of Pentacles, which means we're feeling like we're juggling. There's a balancing act here. We want to have one foot on the brake, but we're being impatient because nothing's really moving, nothing's working out. There's that Pluto energy with the Death card, also a card of Scorpio. So all of this, I know I talked yesterday about in the reading we're feeling stuck. This is a little bit of that stuck energy, and I know I used the analogy of one foot on the brake, one on the gas yesterday. There's more of that energy today. But we've got the Ace of Discs coming in through kind of the bottom of the deck. So this is not going to be happening right away. We then have the Devil, the 4 of Wands. So there's a lot of major arcana kind of trying to burst forward, but it's not quite here yet. Just with this Pluto energy, the change, the new opportunity coming in, I really feel that the full moon and Pluto going retrograde, when we start the rebirth, we get out of that death cycle, we start that rebirth, that's when we may be seeing that emergency brake type feeling or that push-pull. That's when things are really going to kind of kick in for us and maybe start moving forward in a hurry. Because when this Wands energy really kicks in, it's going to want us to move fast. So that is your reading. I know this is a little bit longer for April 21st, 2021, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.